Good morning, I'm Barbara Waters, and welcome to today's edition of Barbaros Bulletin. As we begin this new day, the world is watching with great interest as reports emerge of a potential USU trade agreement that could have far-reaching implications for global markets. According to sources, the deal would set a 15% tariff for most products, bringing a sense of certainty and stability to the market. I've been following this story closely, and I must say the optimism is palpable. J.P. Morgan, private bank's Natalia Lipikina, joins us today to share her insights on market sentiment. If we do have the deal, the market would welcome the certainty, and potentially that also mean that the earnings downgrades may stop, she says. This is a significant development, folks, as it could signal a turning point in the trade tensions between the US and USU. But as we all know, the global economy is complex and multifaceted. And while this potential deal brings hope for some, others are facing challenges. Tesla's Elon Musk has warned of difficult times ahead for the automaker after one of its worst quarters in over a decade. This is a story we'll be following closely, as it raises questions about the future of the electric vehicle industry and the impact on jobs and the economy. In geopolitics, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has told Chinese leader Xi Jinping that the bloc's ties with his country have reached an inflection point. This is a critical moment in their relationship, as tensions simmer over trade, security, and the war in Ukraine. We'll be keeping a close eye on this situation, as it has the potential to shape global politics for years to come. As I always say, to the best of our knowledge, these developments are unfolding rapidly, and we'll continue to bring you updates and analysis throughout the day. And remember, at Barbaros Bulletin, we're committed to providing you with fair, balanced, and accurate reporting. So, let's take a deep breath and dive into the details of these stories. We have a fantastic lineup of guests and experts who will help us navigate the complexities of these issues. And as always, I want to hear from you. Share your thoughts and questions with us on social media using the hashtag #BarbarosBulletin. We'll be right back with more of today's top news on Barbaros Bulletin. Welcome back to Barbaros Bulletin. We're glad you're still with us as we dive into our middle segment, where we explore some of the most pressing news from around the world. Today, we're focusing on a developing story that's affecting multiple countries in the Mediterranean region. A severe heat wave has been sweeping through Turkey and Cyprus, leading to devastating wildfires that have scorched vast areas of land, forced evacuations, and claimed lives. In Turkey, at least 10 firefighters lost their lives while battling a fire in the central Eskişehir province, with many more injured. The fires have also spread to other provinces, including Bulletin and Karabük, where residents have been evacuated from fire-threatened areas. Meanwhile, on the eastern Mediterranean island of Cyprus, a massive wildfire has engulfed mountain villages north of the city of Limassol, destroying scores of homes and forcing people to flee. The cause of the fire is still unknown, but authorities are investigating the possibility of arson. We want to take a moment to acknowledge the bravery and selflessness of the firefighters and emergency responders who are risking their lives to contain these fires. Their efforts are truly heroic, and we offer our deepest condolences to those who have lost loved ones in this disaster. As the situation continues to unfold, international assistance is pouring in. Countries such as Spain, Egypt, Jordan, and Israel have pledged support, including air assets and personnel. The European Union has also mobilized resources to help combat the fires. It's essential to note that heat waves and wildfires are not uncommon in this region, but the frequency and intensity of these events have increased in recent years due to shifting weather patterns. This highlights the need for continued cooperation and preparedness among countries to address the challenges posed by climate change. We'll continue to monitor this situation and provide updates as more information becomes available. For now, our thoughts are with those affected by these devastating fires, and we hope that the international community can come together to support those in need. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Barbara's Bulletin. Welcome back to Barbara's Bulletin. We're closing out today's show with a look at some of the latest developments from around the world. First up, we have news from Russia, where the state nuclear company Rosatom is facing challenges due to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. The company has been accused of being inseparable from Russia's war efforts, and its commercial rhetoric has been called into question. In other news, the Russian Pacific Fleet has launched a series of naval exercises, dubbed July Storm, aimed at testing its ability to protect critical maritime infrastructure. The drills involve over 150 warships and support vessels, as well as 120 aircraft and 10 coastal missile systems. This massive exercise is designed to sharpen combat readiness in non-standard scenarios and assess the Navy's ability to coordinate long-range precision strikes. Meanwhile, Russia's nuclear agency chief has warned of nuclear risks during a visit to the Kursk plant, and plans to meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky next week. Additionally, Russian President Vladimir Putin and Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan have unveiled a new nuclear power plant in Turkey, built by Russia. It's also worth noting that Russian military planes were spotted near Alaska during a patrol mission, and the country has conducted its first Pacific long-range cruise missile test. These developments come as tensions between Russia and the West continue to simmer. As we wrap up today's show, it's clear that there are many complex and interconnected issues at play in the world of international relations. At Barbara's Bulletin, we strive to bring you fair and balanced coverage of these events without taking a side or promoting a particular agenda. Our goal is to keep you informed and engaged, so you can make your own decisions about the issues that matter most. That's all for today's Barbara's Bulletin. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay engaged.